guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Life Like Bunny. I am Bunny, the life that is of. I have got another video for you guys. If you've not read the title, today's video is me talking about colorism and how I believe colorism is the fucking thief of joy. It is like, you know that saying when people say jealousy is the thief of joy, colorism is the thief of joy. It's stealing joy amongst us black people. My fucking god. Instead of us enjoying the wide spectrum of who we are, we are busy pinpointing each other's fucking skin tones, talking about this bit is dark, you're too dark than this, I'm darker than you, I'm lighter than you, I'm this than you. It is pathetic. We're supposed to be dancing, enjoying each other's company, and literally showing gratification at the fact that we are different skin tones. Because recently I found out apparently that species that have got different skin tones, that have got varying skin tones, for example cats, have incredibly different patterns of fur, and that means they are very friendly. Apparently the more friendly a species of animal is, the more variety they'll have in their motherfucking skin tone. And then look at us black people, we've got such variety in our fucking skin tone, which means by that logic we are incredibly friendly. So we need to change that and look at that as just a point of celebration, not just, you know, looking at each other and looking how darker the other person is and how lighter the other person is, and that being problematic. And I understand I'm not going to do this sort of reverse racism bullshit. I'm going to clarify, because I know dark skinned people rarely perpetuate this problem. This problem is usually perpetuated by people who are lighter, or people who are dark and are self-hating, and they for some reason think lighter people are better than them and they deserve something better than them, which I've not come across somebody like that yet, but I'm sure they exist because this is the world. We need to be celebrating each other's skin tones. When we are on a party, like it's a family group gathering, to me when I was a kid, I wasn't looking around looking at my darker cousins and my lighter cousin talking about or thinking about how darker they are and how lesser they are of me, And I'm not saying colorism did not exist in my family, it really did. But when I was looking around, to me when we have family gatherings, I'm just looking and genuinely being in awe of how different we all are. Like, I'm like, oh my god, we are so different, but each one of you is quite literally a piece of me. That the one that is lighter than me, you're literally my cousin. How are you that light? You're my cousin. I'm not. And then we're gonna have somebody who's darker than me. I'm like, oh, you're my cousin, you're darker than me. Oh, how is that? How? Look at this genetic expression. And then you can look at like somebody who's just as dark as, for example, my grandmother, and I'm like, oh, which means you got more of her. And then you're gonna look at somebody who's like as light as one of my aunts, and I'm like, oh, you got more of her. It's like, it's just the skin tone. To me, I saw that as a way of literally looking at us and saying which one got more of who and more of who and more of who. It is just an extra thing to keep us close, and it's just so sad that this colorism is stealing our joy. That instead of us celebrating these beautiful things about us and let that be a show of our lineage code and show how diverse and how much we fucking survived and flourished to be here, we're busy fighting on literally how. If you're in a black home, you know for a fact it is rare for another person in your family to have the same exact skin tone as you. I had a different skin tone to my mother. I had a different skin tone to my dad. I have a different skin tone to my sisters. I have a different skin tone to my fucking brothers. The only person I probably have a similar skin tone is one of my sisters. It's like we're quite similar, but I don't even know, because them films and stuff, when they film you, they make you look different. We need to stop. I've never met another black person that has my exact skin tone. And when I see two black people, I've never looked at them and I say they got the same exact shade. It is always slightly different, because that is the beauty of us. We're not like them low that are just pink all the time, and the only time they're going to get any difference in their skin tone is when they're burning themselves under the motherfucking sun. And they're trying to convince me it's natural to go under the sun for 12 hours and bake yourself and risk skin cancer. We need to embrace and love the fact that we are varied in our skin tone. It's a beautiful thing about being black. Let it not steal our joy. And the one thing I'm going to say about this colorism talk is mixed people. You're not light-skinned. You can't be light-skinned as a mixed person when you quite literally have light white in you. You're half white. Half white people cannot be light skinned. Light skinned are black people, 100% black people with black parents. Those are the ones who can't be light skinned, because you would have two dark skinned black parents and they're gonna give birth to a child that looks mixed. You know why? Because that child is light skinned. But if you are mixed and you look like her, you're not light skinned, you're mixed because you're mixed with whiteness, because otherwise it convolutes everything. It convolutes our definitions that we came up for our own selves. Because if one mixed person is light-skinned, which means light-skinned people in black communities can't claim it now no more. And now we cannot use that language to talk about all the colorism that exists and try to find to solve it. If the language on what things are is convoluted, it means you cannot solve it. Colorism is the thief of all joy. It's the thief of black joy. We need to kaput that shit. We need to kaput that shit and find a way of just looking at each other being different skin tones of brown and see that as a fucking superpower and not a negative thing. You know how much genetic variation had to survive for us to come out different skin tones. You know how beautiful that is. You know that genetic expression. You know what that means. It means we are survivors. It means we've been here forever. It's a good thing. It means your cousin from whatever thousands of millennium years ago is still expressing themselves through your genetics, and that's why you've light skin now, because you've always been. Let's just see this as one of those like DNA markers that we still got that is evident, like you having the same hair type as your mother. It's like you having the same eye color as your parents. It's like you having the same fucking feet or nose as your parents. The same thing as skin tone. It's something to celebrate, not to look down on. That's it for today's video. Do not forget to like it. Comment your thoughts down below. Do you agree with me? Do you also believe that colorism is the thief of joy? And as black people, we need to do the best we can to nip that fucking shit in the butt. And also mixed people, you make that very hard for us to do when you start calling yourself light-skinned. You're not light-skinned, you're white-skinned. Comment that down below, and do not forget to share the video with whoever will find it useful. Eat pussy, suck dick, and everything in between. You're the sun that shines in my pussy. Bye bye. 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 She say, 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 I'm trying to put you in a smooth eye, feeling like this is I, like somebody's at all reason. No, 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 no.